Hello everyone, and I have been pranked again. Actually, wait a minute, this is new. This is new. This is entirely new. Wait, hold on. That head is new. Anyways, I have been pranked, and my cat has been moved. Someone has definitely been here. Extra. So, the phantom of the server, in quotes, has, removed some of my road with, red blocks and has put the blocks back into this shulker chest. And I mean, I'm just assuming it's flow at this point. It's payback, obviously, from the fences. But this piglin head is new. Zombie piglin head is new. I was on, like, just a couple days ago, and this wasn't here. So that's interesting. Let's try to... I'll move Clyde back later. Nothing in my mailbox. Alright, so, update for episode 5. Sharpedo Bluff is done. Man, okay, so this has been an idea for months. I've had this idea since like episode 2 or like 1.5 or something. Like in between after episode 1, I've had this idea. And it's finally done. So yes, it's Sharpedo Bluff. You have the face here, the eyes and the gills, and the fin isn't part of the actual game, but I added the fin here to act as the rock that the secret entrance is behind. So, you know, you go in here, and then the interior is a close match to the interior of it inside Mystery Dungeon Explorers. I need to trim the vines. But, so you have the straw beds, the fireplace that happens kind of rarely whenever there are cutscenes, the water, the barrels, you know, so it's a pretty close match to how it looks in-game. So, I'm very happy with it. I'm so happy with it. I've been putting it off for so long. Mostly just because it's a really kind of annoying setup. Like, it took a lot of work to get the teeth looking right and to get everything done on it, you know. So that is complete. That is the latest thing. And let's see. I forgot to show this last time, but I have a little bit of a mini chicken coop here, just so I have a way to get eggs. It was a way to supply myself with eggs for if I were to make cakes for the 7-Eleven. But let's see, not much else has been done. So what has changed just a little bit is that I've added street lamps here. That's kind of the only thing. Besides from the Sharpedo Bluff and adding the lamps, I haven't been playing very much this month, and there is a reason for that. Now, a lot of the members have been migrating over, sort of, not exactly a migration, but have been moving over to a different SMP with a lot of other members. It's a lot more active than 3B is. Oh, by the way, this is just kind of a starting platform for when I build the airship. I will transition into the building montage for the airship and the lighthouse shortly, but first I'm gonna continue giving my update. So, a lot of us have kind of moved on, but not completely abandoning 3B, of course. A lot of us, though, are moving on to a bigger SMP with more members, and that is kind of where we're kind of slowly heading towards for their kind of the ending of their current season and just like the new season that's going to come up with the new update. A lot of the SMP members are kind of getting ready to move on and go over into there as like a merger of sorts. I will announce what the server is later. But first, of course, you're gonna have to see me doing a few more building montages. But before that, let's take a peek at the distance shot. Oh yeah, that's nice. I'm gonna do this again once the lighthouse is here. But yeah, that's looking nice. Okay, now for the building montages. So first we have the airship of acacia, jungle, and wool, basically. I think it's cool. I mean, you don't see that many builds using acacia, and especially ones kind of looking like this. So it's pretty fun to work with blocks you just haven't worked with much before. In my original design, these fanned out a little farther outwards, the back rudders or fins, but I accidentally built it too close to the dock, and I didn't really realize until it was like way too late to scoot everything over. But so they're just kind of a little bit flat, but I don't mind all that much. It's still, you get the picture. But yeah, it's really nice. You can't get a great look at it, but the time-lapse I made sure to get a kind of far-out view. Nothing inside of it just yet. I kind of need to hurry and get this episode out. But yeah, it's nice. These lamps are hanging by a chain here in the middle, and it's pretty good. I think here is where I'm going to be building a sort of small ticket booth for just kind of rides on the airship. And up here, I mean, I'm thinking of putting some sort of stage, actually. I don't know why I think that's a spot for a stage, but I think it's maybe going to be that. And also the lighthouse. Now, no complications here, but you didn't see in the time-lapse that I added a couple things here and there. But yeah, from a distance, it looks very cool. It's very fantasy, which was the goal, of course. But out of glass, I made these crystals coming out from the sides of it, and I have a hidden light source right here so that the crystals kind of glow a little bit at night, just for fun. But yeah, it's I'm really happy with it. This looks beautiful. Now the inside, I realized that getting upwards is kind of really hard, so it's using a water column instead of ladder or stairs, because there just isn't room for a ladder or stairs without it looking a little bit awkward. So it's a water column, which I think is pretty fancy and adds to the appeal. The big lamp here and the I can't jump up to show you, but you saw the chains hanging up the mystical light orb. Actually, I haven't seen the view from up here, really. It's not that great. But let's go and take a peek what this all looks like from a boat, shall we? Okay, let's get a peek at the new, I don't know, skyline? It's not really a skyline, but a peek at the new distance shot of my area. So there's the Sharpedo Bluff cliff there, and the bridge, and the lighthouse. I still want to do a little bit of, like, something here. But let's go take a peek at the airship now. I have small plans for builds. I mean, like I said, like the ticket booth and stuff like that, but soon, I think next episode, I really want to build in this lagoon of sorts, because it's really, really square for some odd reason. Like, the first episode, when I was flying across here, I saw this lake, and I thought, wow, this is just perfect for some sort of small aquatic build. So I'm going to either make like a really tiny submarine or like a squid statue or something there. Like, it just deserves to have a build in that spot. I also have an underground build idea that I've been kind of keeping in my head for a while, and you will probably see it next episode. It's probably going to be the main build of the next episode. I plan on having next episode be kind of janitorial, like small little tidbits of decoration around. Like, oh, by the way, here's the view from this side. It's looking very nice, a lot more populated now. But what was I saying? I plan on next episode being, like, a time where like, that month being where I put in, like, furniture inside areas and buildings that don't have, like, decoration, like the inside of the ship and the inside of the lighthouse and, the inside of my nether portal house. I still think that might need a little bit of sprucing up somehow, even though there's not much room. And, you know, like placing some more like moss and flowers around the area, and like this little submarine thing. So, and maybe like a little bit of terraforming on this waterfall. So that's basically the plan for next episode. Kind of just like a chill, not too many big builds, but I do have something planned that'll be like the one kind of bigger build of the episode. And I'm not going to talk about it because I want it to be a surprise, because I haven't like shown my viewers like the spot that I want to build at, and it's like super cool. So hold on to your hats. But yeah, that's everything updated with 3B. And let's see, I am now going to show you a little sneak peek at the new server stuff, and then I'll kind of like reveal the title and whatever, and that'll be the episode. Hello, and welcome to my creative server build testing site. Behind me, you might recognize the big moon crescent I did for that 1.18 server thing for my build tour video. Now, and like here is the nether portal for that, the nether portal for the shopping district, the big sword, the chicken, 7-Eleven's over there, the tree farm. Now here's a preview of something you haven't seen yet. And that's because it's on the Nomadcraft SMP. Yes, I am joining the Nomadcraft SMP, and together with Crazy, who you haven't really seen in my videos, but we've actually been talking together quite a bit. But together we are going to be roommates, and we're kind of, since we're joining in late into the season, we're just kind of living together and having a really short series of episodes for the months before the update happens. And so I'm not going to be as regular as the 3B server videos. They're going to be very kind of low effort works where I am not quite, spending a month each on each video. Like, it's just, I'm gonna be kind of chill about it because I still want to finish a bunch of 3B stuff. So it's kind of just gonna be like a couple build tours here and there, but for at least that season. So I am hoping that you come and watch those videos for the other server, and while I'm here, here's the old fanned rudder design. This is like the first backstage pass that you get to see of all of my builds for like this year. I kind of like, I make mini versions of builds to like test out block palettes, and this you haven't seen because it's for a build tour video that I worked on, and well, it's like for a build that I worked on and then I just never did. Basically, look out for this, because this will eventually be a video. But I hope you all are having a great day, and I hope I just made it a little bit better. So, goodbye.